Nazdar, borci a borkyně, milé hráčky, milí hráči. Moje jméno je Tato Lubino a já vás vítám pri sledovaní ďalšej epizódy z hry Avowed. Vrhneme sa do pokračovania nášho príbehu. V minulej epizóde sme zachránili veľvyslanca a môžeme pokračovať ďalej. Máme opustiť Stranger Root. Poďme na to. Mistr veľvyslanec.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
Op. Pre istotu vyťahneme štít a meč. Ale F-kom dvíháme veci. Máme sa dostať. Tady je to. Sa... Nič tu nebude? Žiadna truhlička. Hop. A hop. Trošku parkouru.
You are full of surprises, envoy. I'd heard godlights have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire road. I guess your emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradis. Enjoy the calm while you can. Let's talk next time. I feel like I should know more about it.
Takže ty si chceš so mnou o niečom promluviť.
The dream scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road.
A ty čo?
The loss of the clavicle will be felt in every corner of Paradis.
No dobre, vyzerá to, že sme opustili túto zónu.
But I can find my way back.
A máme vstúpiť do mesta Paradis. Nič zaujímavé, nič. Hop. Ale, batúžek, neďáky, koža, vietev a běžný grimoár živú. Kade dole. O, tak tady je to. Zarostlý tábor. Čo máš pri sebe? Zoberieme všetko a pozrieme si inventár, lebo má to niečo tu má zaujímavé. Rukavičky. Rukavice cvočky. 10% na účinnosť pary. Tak si ich dáme na seba. Osadníkův šíp. No, tu máme. A teraz nebudeme zakladať žiadny tábor. Ale dá sa cestovať teda? My sme teraz tu. Potrebujeme sa dostať sem. Rýchlé cestování. Áno, chcem rýchlo cestovať. OK, takže jsme tu.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Mhm.
Sorry, most Adirans I've met don't appreciate bluntness. But I welcome the exception. So what's your story? Who are you that the Emperor sent you all the way out here?
Dobré, pojďme to přes válečného hrdinu.
Tall grass, huh? Even in Rauatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner. But that raises a bigger question. Why would your emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times. Now that we've seen the Dream Scourge, I understand what the fuss is about. Refugees
Dream
are
Scourge,
flooding
to je
in
ta
from
nákaza.
outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. I like your confidence, just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Stilgarrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. I was in rough shape when I came to Paradis a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. He may be on his way back to the wheel, but he'd hunt me down in the next life if I let Paradis go to the dogs in his absence. So for now, that means helping you get to the city, and hopefully shedding some light on the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
No, samé otázky. Jo.
Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while. So did my
Teraz sa budem
commanding
pýtať ja trochu.
officers. That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change. I was living in a settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rauataian expatriates. You're pretty nosy, aren't you?
Počkáme.
And I thought that Inquisitor was intimidating. Things just didn't work out there. Let's leave it at that.
No, my sa o tom dozvieme viacej.
Holler if you need anything else.
Nič, poďme. Pokračujeme v ceste. ide sa do Paradis.
That's far enough, Outlander. Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself. We have a problem, all right? And I've got the solution tucked in my sheath.
Unless you're hearing that from a handsome stranger in the bathhouse, that's usually an invitation to trouble. And not as fun as the kind you get into in the steam.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
Oh. Půjdeme do bručky.
Ha, that's right. Think of us as the Paradis welcoming committee, and you're not welcome.
Hey, that's not nice.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal. Dobre, skúsme to po dobrom ešte. Well, trouble wants you. Ha! Let's make it quick. You're not the only one with places to be.
Ale,
I
okay.
was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Take your best shot.
Dobre. Si neprehodil klávesnicu, takže to bude trošičku na prd. Teraz si ho prehodíme a poďme teda. Tak, tu máš jednu. Olka, je mi ťa ľúto.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
No, máme tam aj nejaký tajný dopis. Berieme všetko. A tajemný dopis. Nabízíme tučnou odměnu za jakýkoliv informace o adrielském veľvyslanci. Zajímá nás jeho denní program, oblíbené víno, zkrátka cokoliv. U nás má všechno svou cenu. Dobré, a ty máš čo pri sebe? Lektvar zdraví a malou hromádku jeďáčiků. Žiadna sláva. Dobre, nechajme ho tu váľať.
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit.
Čo by si rád?
Good morning. Godspeed. Good morning.
Dobré ráno, len to si chcel.
Welcome to Paradis, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now, right?
No čo nám ešte povieš, kapitáne?
Out of trouble, you hear?
A sme v meste. Čo nám to tu predstavia teda?
Envoy.
A sakra. Tak to som nečakal. Že by môj boh konečne, či?
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
No, niekto mi strelil ším do brucha.
A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison.
Očistec.
We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins.
Tyjo, to bol ešte otrávený šíp.
A blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
No.
Yes, we would see them hurt too, writhing like a dying adder. We can give you this chance. We could send you back. Just this once.
No, ty kokšo, zase v tom bude háček.
We are bound. We are leaf and root. We are stream and sea. Help us. We sense the rot and we fear it. We fear how it seeps into us, into our memories. You must find us, free us from our prison.
Ale kdo si?
Like a scent in the wind, yes. We will show you, but first, we will free you. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
Znova narodím? OK, tak nie.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. Liviana, the local Sawbones. I wish I could take credit for saving your life, but I believe I had very little to do with it.
To máš
Glad to
pravdu.
see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. I don't suppose this would be the same one you heard earlier?
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
No čo? Ty kokšo, to sú odpovede.
What you need is time to recover. Your soul has experienced trauma, and your body is still catching up. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their
Tak to ho
eyes.
navštívíme.
A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
Ne, už idem za ním.
I hope you aren't thinking of confronting your killer. Not that it's any of my business. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
No dobre, ideme na ambasádu.
I suppose following the chain of command will soothe his worries. Either way, I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
No dobré. Ideme podat správu veľvyslanci. Sa napijeme.
Hey, I had a dream about you.
Hola.
Dream? You were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
Máme nějaký lekvar zdraví. Přátelské varování. OK, niekto chce, aby som prežil a niekto chce, aby som zomrel. Poznámky o schánění potravy. No a musíme zahnout doľava, výjsť po schodoch a mali by sme sa dostať. A truhlička. Mám šperhá. Tak, dostaneme sa na hlavnú triedu vraj.
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment?
No dobre, poď sa porozprávať.
So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right? Interesting. Say, would you be up for helping out some down on their luck Adirans who can't catch a break?
Jistě, pomáhám.
Galarde. Loughled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an adherent in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, with all these adherents coming in, Loughled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink. Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the adherent envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle route, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima. Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. No. We had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes.
OK.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
Ja som taká dobrá duša. Nič, teraz musím ísť hlavne za veľvyslancovi. Kde sme mali ten deník? Tu je deník. Toto máme hotové. Toto ne a toto práve. Bože, tu mám zase nejaké dokumenty. Tu je zase nápoveda, no jasné. To si potom vyčistíme. No, ale ideme za tým. Za veľvyslancom. Čo chceš, Kai?
The local militias lacks at the best of times, which these are not.
Tu má byť niekde veľvyslanectvo. Toto je čo zase? Dobre, máme odomknuté rýchle cestovanie. A potrebujem nájsť veľvyslanectvo. Dobre. Toto potrebujem. Toto je sledovaný úkol. Dobre, kde to je? Týmto smerom. Tržní štvrť. Tu je nejaká tržnica.
I always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make enough to eat.
You there? Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him now, can I?
You can see that the poor bastard is properly processed. What is this? Charnel House?
First week in the Living Lands.
Dobre, čo sa tu stalo?
Huh?
Damn this city. Every day someone new turns up dead.
Ďalší maják a my sme teda... Ty kokšo. Bčko, musím. Bčko je podej správu veľvyslanci. Pomaličky sa v tom zorientujem. Jo, tak tady toto bolo. No dobre. Čau, Oši.
You died. But
Cech kartografu, první díl.
gods, am I glad to see you.
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on your feet. Kai. Tej. I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure didn't.
No one expected the Envoy to get assassinated.
Exactly. Amateurs.
Naturally, sir. How can I help you?
Dobre.
Should
Dobre,
you ever
ideme.
need me, I will be here. Safe travels, Envoy.
Nebudeme sa tu zdržovať, ideme za veľvyslanecom. Tu ide. Veľvyslanec.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Not even death can slow you down, I see. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
Jo, mám pre teba posolstvo.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
Čo teraz?
And I can't think of anyone more suited for the job. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. No doubt some superstitious peasant toiling in the fields. The Living Lands has plenty of both. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
No.
They were Paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
Okay.
All the more reason to strike first, or so the thinking goes.
Whatever their reason, we have to retaliate for the good of the Empire. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands?
No vy ma neochránite.
To defend it, we must. For the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice. The choice is yours, as will be the consequences. All I ask is that you use your best judgment.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradis. I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many adherents in their midst.
New weeds, a new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand, you could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. I'm glad to hear it, but let's err on the side of caution. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Tracking down mysterious assassins with a godlike who returned from death, all while the rumored dream scourge spreads. Can't say I'm prepared, but I'm ready.
We'll talk more of the dream scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
OK, ďalšia úroveň. Takže najdi strážce, najdi Mariuse, ušklebíci osad Ballarrocka. Keď sa chce napiť, tak mu pomôžeme ukojiť jeho smet. Dobre, čo si dáme? Maximální výdrž, účinnost druhého větru. Dajme si ještě poškodení. Tak, tu máme deník. Dobre, pôjdeme ešte po tejto hlavnej linke a chceme Mariusa nájsť. To je Bčko. Takže pôjdeme ku klinike. Zbehneme po schodoch, prejdeme na druhú stranu kanála. A počkať, tu bude niečo. Nič.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning Balrog.
You saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
OK, berieme si veci. Pozrieme sa, či tam nemá niečo lepšie než ja. Ty kokšo, ja tu mám veci, mal by som to niekde aj predať. Brigádnické boty, maximální zdraví plus 10. Chceme tieto topánky. No a dostáváme sa do krčmy. Kde je tá krčma? Tu je truhla. Kus železa a měďáky. Beriem všetko. Takto dole a sem. A jsme v hospodě. No, ale ideme konečně obchodovat.
Just done, sure.
What do you want?
Must be sleeping.
No, ukaž mi, co máš. No a teraz by som potreboval teda predať svoje veci. Predám toto. Prodat. Je vidět někde, kde má on prašle? Alebo môžem predávať, ako sa mi chce. Toto všetko predáme. Kulatý štít. Obidva predáme. Palcát, granáty si necháme. Dobre, teraz môžeš predať toto, predaj aj toto. Čo tu máme? Kopec vecí. Z tohto nič. A tu máme tyrkys, ametist. Predáme len jeden. Tak, toto si necháme. OK. A keby som si chcel vylepšiť ten plášť, potrebujem 12 kůží. Ale on tu nemá kožu. Ale má šperháky. Potrebujem si kúpiť šperháky. Dobre, potrebujem šperhák. Aby som konečne vedel otvárať zamknuté truhly. OK, tak to je všetko. Ikes. No a poďme za týmto.
The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
No.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, How does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasat Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
O. Maličký je drsňák.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something.
Ne, nechajme Mariusa, nech sa ukáže.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of widow's kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
He's crafty, but he's no maniac. Just watch.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back.
Len projímadlo. On sa doserie.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person. Wasn't a bluff. That was a test. Any hunter worth their salt knows Widow's Kiss has no effect if it's ingested. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. The assassins wouldn't go near that place anytime soon. And you don't have to worry much about people cleaning up in this town.
No tak sa tam pôjdeme pozrieť.
We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
Máme ďalšieho spoločníka. To vyzerá na slušného spoločníka. No jasné, tu toho máme nejak veľa. Super, takže čo ideme? Poďme ešte pozrieť toho strážcu. Už idú dvaja za mnou. Jo.
No signs of a struggle. Looks like this adventure to me.
Tržní čtvrť. Perlová čtvrť. A tu je tá brána. Ne, ja musím ísť teda tady. Ne, prd. Musím ísť von.
Surprised they'll let us walk out of here.
Poďme pozrieť toho strážca. Poďte, borci, chcelo by to nejaký súboj.
That cartographer mentioned this spot in their letter. Let's take a look around.
Mal som tu nejakú úlohu. Dobre, tak môžeme teraz splniť toto tu. Dobre, skúsme niekde v okolí jaskyne vraj bude. Čiže mne to tu ukázalo... tento kruh a tu by som mal nájsť toho kartografa. Ale koho to tu nevidím? Obyčejný, jemný, výjimečný, vynikající a legendárny. Ty krása. S lepkou sa zobrazia nepriatelia, ktorí sú lepší než ja. Dobre, vylepšujeme si veci. Vyžaduje to použitie adra a jeho variant. Jasné. Tam bude niekto. To je rozpadající se kostlivec. Čo toto? Toto sa dá zmraziť. To asi nebol dobrý nápad, čiže Ečko. Máme tu niekde zmrazenie alebo niečo také? Ne. Ja to chcem zrušiť. Teda zrušiť. Chcem zrušiť tú mrežu. Ale asi to neviem ešte. No, tu si to pre istotu uložím. Jo. A ideme pokračovať. Skúsim zaútočiť na tohto tu. Dobre, čo urobíme? Dobre. Jo, ten je trošku lepší jak já. Ty vole, tu jich je nějak veľa. Dobre, potrebujeme čo? Potrebujeme... Tohto potrebujem. Potrebujem sa poliečiť. Tak, tento má za sebou. Poď sem, ty šmejde. Tak, teraz čo urobíme? Nemáme nič také, ale musíme sa trošku poliečiť. Regenerácia. Toto ne. Dobre, to je super. Nabijeme. Tak. Dobre, zabij ho na zemi. Doraž ho šumejda. Jo, ale niekto ho lieči. A vyzerá to, že ho lieči toto stvorenie tu. Dobre, a ešte potrebujeme toto. Tohto by som potreboval dostať, aby ho nepoliečil. Dobre. Kde je tá potvora hnusná fialová, či čo to bolo? Zase sa musíme poliečiť trochu. No poď. Dobre. Ešte je tu niekto? Ne, vyzerá to, že je zatiaľ vymalované. Dobre, lektvár. To má kus oceli. Prvotní vítr. OK, materiál na očarovanie. Niečo tu poberieme. Tu máme ešte niečo. Berieme. Drsný súboj. Hop. Že by kartograf. Máme tu luk, berieme si luk. Medovina. Girmundův deník, OK. No. Takže ten už bol niekde pred ruinami. Poperieme si veci. Poriadne to tu poludíme a poďme teda hľadať toho bláznivého kartografa. Že vraj je pred ruinami a ruiny boli niekde tu. Takže dole sa ja nedostanem. Ajaj. Ty kojo. Nedopadol dobre kartograf. No dobre, poďme si pozrieť teda naše iné úlohy. Nájdeme toho strážcu, hej. OK. Takže musíme ísť za Ačkom. Kde je Ačko? Tady to je Ačko. Nájdeme strážcu. Zestup. OK. Poberieme si vecičky zase. Ajajajajajajajajaj.
Arms up. Is that all you got?
No, nič.
Let's see what...
Jeden. Toto je... Kde Kde tu máme strelca? Niekde je tu strelec. Á, tu je. Ale no tak nechaj ma. Tak, tu máš. A ešte aj ty budeš otravovať. Ježiš, ten je dobrý. Dobre. Kde je ďalší? OK, aj ten už to má za sebou. Poberieme si. Ty krása, to čo bolo? No nič, musím sa ešte trošičku poliečiť. Ježiš, to bol tento? Dobre. Si nič proti, ale potrebujem s týmto hajzlíkom pomôcť. Dobre, čo urobíme? Takto. Nejde. Hopla, dobré. Kde je ďalší? Ešte tu je jeden. Nejde malý. Tam si zdrhol. Dobre, má to za sebou. Všetci v poriadku? No, dá sa povedať, že aj áno. Tyjo, ale bolo to dosť drsné. No, musíme to tu hlavne prehľadať. Sa nám ešte niečo povaluje. Kolektor esence. Nič nebude. A ja potrebujem nájsť toho strážcu. Kde je ten strážca? Ačko. Tady je to hore, hej? Ako sa tam dá dostať? Sa tam nejako tady to? A tady to tam nedojdem. Tak tam musíme vyskákať tady to, ne? Hop. Tu je ďalší tábor. Jo, tu je most. Svatyne Vedika.
Another godless ruin. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Wodaka.
Tady je to ako? Nič. Dokážem sa tam dostať? No nie. Ani takto? Do prčic, kade sa tam mám dostať? To 20 odtiaľto a ja sa tam neviem dostať. Kam som sa to ja zase dostal? Kam som sa to ja zase dostal? Takže to skúsime takto vrchom prejsť. Nie. Je truhlička. Rukavice arkanisty. No, poďme sa pozrieť. Rukavičky arkanisty. Ty kráso. Dobre, skúsme sa vybaviť týmito rukavičkami. Ale ako sa mám dostať na druhú stranu? Tyho pytle. Že asi cez túto jaskynku, či? Aha, zrcadlo strážce.
So-called godless people disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Nebudeme tu teraz nič rozbíjať.
I'm not one for walking up to altars. Maybe leave this one alone.
Prastará paměť.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? We see shapes without faces, forms without colors, pieces of a whole.
Čo to je tiež dej.
Uncertainty, a promise without purpose. Then, suddenly, a sprout. Now our memory is a wound, reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land. Seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face, our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. You were chosen, deserving. They would demand that you earn it. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimo. How did you bear the weight? Your defiance inspired others to seek new traditions, new ideas. The more that you resisted your calling, the more you fulfilled it. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some, tired of their exile, they wanted to return to their ancestral lands.
Čo teraz?
You both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimo?
Toto by som mohol dať.
The Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other, and to outsiders as well. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine, an arch to a mighty oak? The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork? Your greatest trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimo, how did you lead? The enormity of your task humbled you. We should like that to be our way. In time, others came to understand your new season. They saw that mercy would bear fruit, that even their own hearts could change. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence. We see ash, devastation, a lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimo. What became of you? They wept with joy as they extracted you. A long night lay before them, but the leader they loved remained. As the earth settled, we felt their hope in the darkness, and we learned.
Jaké zemetrasenie.
Together, we reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Ty vole, božská schopnost. Zvyšuje maximální zdraví o 10. Dobre, dostali...
Hey, envoy. Back with us?
Jasné, že som s vami. Čiže tabulátor, schopnosti, dostupné bodíky 1. A čo to tu máme? Barbarský křik. Neustále zotavování. Ty kokšo. Dajme si toto. Budeme sa regenerovať. Good. Jo, som s vami. Som späť.
Is most people's first view of the living lands and last brush with civilization.
Neviem sa dostať kokšo k tomu strážcovi. Čo je toto? Unikátní zbraň. OK. Vylepšování jedinečných předmětů. A ich viem vylepšovať. Dobre, toto už sme si prečítali a ja sa potrebujem dostať pytle k tomu strážcovi. Tady to sa tam asi neviem dostať. Skúsim to tam nejako preskočiť. To je nejak moc ďaleko, to sa mi nezdá. No jasné, ty kokšo. Lebo nemám šancu tam doskočiť. Tady to hore tiež asi nevyšplhá. Čo ty tu?
Well met. Feel free to partake of Wodeka's favor. Welcome. Please stay a while. May the Burned Queen watch over you.
You had me at welcome and lost me at Burned Queen.
Pray, she never hears you. Wodeka forgets little. Come to pay your respects at the shrine, envoy?
Jistě.
Only that the Living Lands has no idea how to honor Wodeka with proper respect. Just look at the state of this shrine.
At ease, soldier. You Adirans sure do take these things seriously.
One cannot take the sacred for granted. One of Wodeka's own totems sits at this shrine, a true rarity. Totems like these are relics from a bygone era. There are legends about how the gods imbued them with their own essence. Can you imagine holding something like this in your hands? Alas, this one is a fragment of what it once was. What I would give to see what power it held. Of course. Goodbye. Wait! You have an important mission, envoy. Before you go, take the totem on the altar with you. I feel you should have it. Perhaps it will grant you the Burned Queen's grace on your journey. I will await its return.
No dobre. Čo si to máme zobrať?
Bet that was part of something once.
Dobre, tak toto sme si zobrali. Truhlička. No, ale dostal som novú zbraň, ak sa nemýlim. Toto je ono. Ty kokšo, dobre. Vybavíme sa ňou. To je krásavica. No a skúsme s tým niekomu rozbiť palicu. Som ešte niekde videl tých zmetkov, hen tam sú na druhej strane. Dobral sekerka, ale nie do teba, kde si? Tu je hore nejaký strelec. Jo. Toto všetko berieme. A je po nich. Toto. Semínko elektrické lilie. Dobre, tu sa dá založiť ten tábor. Ale mňa stále zaujíma, ako sa dostať na tú stranu. Neviem ako. No, každopádne, 1,5 hodiny je borci za nami. Založíme si tu tábor. Tak. Že si tu viem potom očarovávať svoje vecičky. Jo, hentam.
You grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
That's
Okay.
just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want to talk about?
Áno, o niečom si chce určite sa chce o niečom porozprávať. Ale borci, tu by som sa s vami teda rozlúčil.
Oh, gods. I'm just making it worse.
Pokračujeme v príbehu. Niečo sme urobili, zabili ma, povstal som z mŕtvych, príbeh sa zamotáva, je to komplikovanejšie a komplikovanejšie a uvidíme, čo ďalej. Každopádne chcem sa vám poďakovať, ak ste si videjko pozreli. Ak sa vám videjko páčilo, tak prosím, mrsknite mu tam lajčík. Ak máte nejaké postrehy, komenty, tak dole pod videjko a najväčšiu radosť mi spravíte, ak sa stanete odberateľom kanála Tato Lubino. Takže díky moc za pozretie si tohto videjka z hry Avowed a vidíme sa pri ďalšej epizóde. Majte sa parádne a fantasticky. Nazdar, nazdar, čavelo.